Hi everyone, it's Cherry Enchantress, and I'm here with your June monthly reading for 2022. Also, for whenever you stumble upon it, it can be a timeless reading, but it is intended for the month of June. We're going to get general energies for love, health, wealth, spirit, money matters, whatever comes out, I'm going to address it for each pile. For pile number 1, we have the cherry quartz. There we go. Pile number 2, we have the orange calcite. And pile number 3, the pink opal. There we go. So take a deep breath in through your nose. Close your eyes, release your breath through your mouth. Open your eyes and let them drift to the pile that's meant for you. Let's begin. Alrighty, and you have pile 1 with the cherry quartz. So you might notice my altar looks a little different. This is what's underneath of my sequence. It's a really beautiful wood that my mom painted and everything. She built the whole cabinet and then she stained it, and it's so pretty. So I like to protect it, but also sometimes like to display it. All right, so let's see what card that you get. One of the main reasons why I don't use it, it's hard to grasp things. So you got the milk and honey card. Really nice, you guys. Milk and honey is one of the best ones in the deck. And I feel like it's number 51, so it's also I think it's the last card in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. The meaning is about the taste of honey and how it's prosperous, about prosperity and opportunities. But you have to be authentic, right, to receive these opportunities. It's about nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. So the general oracle message here is that you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey, and that everyone wants to experience that because it's a place where you feel relaxed. You know, you're not so ambitious anymore, when your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities of the universe. And these times are just really precious. You know, they come when you are in your true authenticity. It comes at a time where you're actually at quite a leisure state, where you're wearing relaxed clothing and not the suit and tie, you know. Abundance is an energy that you're living a part of, so all your needs are being met, and you're given the gift of nourishment in every form, whether it's relationship, just money matters, or any other area of your life. Now, for relationship, this could be an added sensuality to your connection, a passionate romance between lovers beginning or heightening. In prosperity, this could just be you kind of like being boss, you know, big boss. You can decide when you're going to take time off and when you're going to do what you want to do, and you're just going to enjoy your fortune and embrace your destiny. So that's really nice for June. Let's see what else. You got a second message. Oh, loyal heart. So this one is a little bit more geared toward the love message. So that's number 35, and this is all about fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. And you're going to see loyalty in all aspects of your life, including workplace. Just the way behavior towards you is going to be just really nice. Others will prove that they're faithful to you, and you will in turn commit to them because of this. And there's just this certainty in your heart, like all the doubts are faded away, dissipating, and you feel also like this very strong knowing that Spirit's with you at all times, guiding you, protecting you, helping you. Just really feels like the sun has come into your heart and into your life. In relationships, you are going to find lots of things in common with people, whether it's romantic or friendships or otherwise. And these people are going to be honest, devoted, faithful, loyal, people that you can trust. Maybe you've been through a phase where there are people that you met that just weren't quite what you expected or what you hoped for, but this is going to be different now. People that you can count on this time. And money matters. Your goals are becoming closer. You know, it's like the light at the end of the tunnel. You're starting to see success shaping with some of the goals that you've had. I hear also some goals out there, like pertaining to your glow up or whatever. Maybe you've been working out, things like that. You're starting to see real results now, so that's kind of exciting. And then when in money matters, you might be starting to see a return of abundance in the financial departments. All right, I like that. I claim that for myself. All right, so next we have from the angels and ancestors, we have sun. Enjoy success and happiness. So in any deck, whether it's oracle, whether it's tarot, even the Lenormand, even, I don't think there's a sun card in Kipper, but I mean every deck out there, the sun card is happy. It's always good, always positive energy. It's bringing you, you know, open doors, new projects, new ideas. This fire within is really incentivizing you, propelling you, inspiring you to do more. Its power, it brightens everything up. It banishes the darkness, and it brings kind of a youthful quality to your life. And it connects you with joy and being lighthearted. Yeah, and you're gonna also, this reflects too about relationships glowing up and you glowing up. It's gonna be a really, really happy period of time for you. And there's a bit of expansion too, so expansion in family, expansion in finances, wherever you want to expand in your life. Maybe expansion in your muscles, but hopefully not expansion in your belly area, unless you want a baby in that belly area. But I just feel like positive expansions in the areas that make you most fulfilled and happy. So that's really beautiful. I love that for you. And then we have one from the Energy Oracle, Blossoming Abundance. So here we go, same theme throughout. You are just not going to be able to escape the good. Everything is coming to you just the way you wished for. This is increasing wealth and value, and it is something that can happen in any part of your life, an increase of wealth. And it can be very dramatic and unexpected too. And you know, a lot of it is definitely your work, your energy, and some of it is just a little bit like, feels like luck, like twice as much than you expected. And it also helps you to feel like the universe is there for you finally, and all your fruits of labor are being seen and blessed, and it feels like you're smelling the flowers and feeling grateful and joyful for all this abundance in your life. And that's every area, but I feel mostly in money matters and for this card, but I feel like, you know, we definitely have all areas of abundance happening here for you. So we are going to do tarot now, but I decided to do an unusual tarot deck, which is the Akashic Tarot. So you have the Eight of Forces, lightning bolts. And you have a fated meeting. Whoa! That looks like it goes with loyal hearts. And then the hands of time. I feel like hands of time represents it's like this fated meeting, hands of time. It's all coming together, some kind of strong serendipitous energy here. So the Eight of Forces, let's tell you more about the Eight of Forces. This lightning bolt is illuminating the stormy sky, and it shows that something is going away, something is being cleared away for the new, but a new thing is popping up, like a new romantic relationship or leveling up of one, a new career opportunity. It may seem sudden and unexpected. It's kind of like blessing in disguise energy, you know, where you may not see the blessing right away, but then suddenly the blessings come after the lightning bolt. But the lightning bolt isn't anything dangerous or harmful. It's just sort of romantic in a sense, and it's almost like an epiphany or an enlightenment, a sign too from the universe. You might see lightning in the sky, or thunder, or these kinds of phenomenons will make you feel like there's a shift in the universe happening just for you, something that's happening just for as a message to you, saying something positive's on its way, a new beginning, a storm to cleanse the field. So imagine this lightning bolt. Close your eyes, and with a deep breath, feel the energy of lightning stir within you. It's almost as if the finger of God is yours to employ. How do you want to direct this energy in your life? So something tells me that it's very important for you to meet somebody, and this fated meeting has been in the works, and it's on its way. And it may or may not happen in June, but June is definitely a ripe month for it as far as timing is concerned. The sands of time saying June, everything falls into place. It's just a matter of people following their authenticity to get to that point, right? So the clock tower is showing 12 o'clock, or just a few minutes before 12. And these two are like the higher selves of the counterparts here. And it's showing that there's a relationship coming together. There's this karma, there's this past life connection, there's this soul contract, soul energy, magnetism bringing you closer and closer. It could be lots of things, but it could have to do with, it may seemingly have to do with work or some outside situation, but then more and more is revealed, and you realize this was the fated meeting of my soulmate, of the one. Or it could be a next phase in your connection with somebody that you're already with, you know, like maybe you are now moving on to a mission. So the sands of time is a really beautiful card where you can see behind the windows the sun is setting. So the sun, it's landing right on the sun, and the sun is playing a strong part in your life. It's giving you this courage, it's giving you this enthusiasm, it's giving you the glow up. And this man is focused on the hourglass, and he's ready now to get back to work. It shows that there's a matter of importance, and time is of the essence. So this fated meaning is almost like finally the masculine or the feminine, but somebody has woken up and ready now to take action before. It's almost like they sense this opportunity, this June time frame, and they want to go ahead and get to it. You know, there could also be other things though. There could be projects that are going to be completed. Things that might have been delayed during Mercury retrograde are suddenly going to come rushing through in June, and you're going to find yourself doing all these things that you weren't able to do so easily during retrograde. Maybe some of you are trying to get like your driver's license, or little mundane things like that just seem to take forever, and then suddenly, bam, you make a date, bam, you got your license, and it was like super easy. Things in June will start to be easier again and not quite so frustrating. Some of the mundane things of the day. But the faded things, the deep things, you have an amazing portal coming through, and you and your person, if you are willing to take that portal, you will be teleported to a beautiful meeting. I just feel it. So close your eyes and catch the energy of time. It feels almost as if you can ride it and it's flowing through your day. It's lifting your excitement and enthusiasm and your industry. Feel this now and realize that whatever you have to do, time is your gift and your tool. So you're not running out of time. You may feel an urgency about time, but you're not running out. It's okay if you don't make this portal. It's not closing forever, but it is definitely an opportune time right now. All right, let's get one more message from the Beltane Oracle. Oh my gosh, this is not going to be easy to shuffle on this smooth surface. Let's try. Here we go. Wow, you got love spell. I don't think I've gotten this one, and it's all this honey. I just love the honey feeling, and it all goes really nice for the month of June. June is so golden and sweet. So let the honey of your soul swell in the depths of love. Okay, that's a good love message. And this is all about, I like how they leave the one word, intention. So intention is the main word for the love spell. All spells should be approached with clarity and understanding of the outcome you're seeking. Love spell guides you to find a deeper understanding of your ethos and your guiding beliefs. What you truly want out of life. What do you need to feel whole and fulfilled? And what causes your heart to swell in the depths of love? Knowing what you need is the first step towards embracing it. The universe is ready and willing to fulfill your dreams, but before it can do so, it needs to know without doubt what those dreams are. You know, pulling love spell means that you are ready to establish your system of beliefs and the sacred principles that will define all of your choices moving forward. If you are asking about love, then this card is clear about guiding you to the love that you're seeking. If it's about success, if you're really thinking more about success this month than love, then this card also is guiding you to success. But search clarity about what success means to you. And whatever your question is at this time, this card is a way to gain better understanding of yourself and your intentions. So love spells in of themselves aren't evil, but just remember, in love, there is free choice, and that's where I get this energy. It's like there's an open door, a portal, all of the aspects are just perfectly lined up for this fated meeting, but there's still free choice. So remember that that's there, but it's almost like you have everything at your disposal to make this happen. And love spell is kind of makes me think of manifesting, you know, that final pixie dust. Once you have the faith and the trust and everything is aligned up, that pixie dust is sprinkling away and you're ready to go. The lightning bolt, it's just the dynamic and the energy is so strong here, but there is still free will. So let's get a few charms. There we go. All right, well, speaking of pixie dust, you have a bag full of it. Okay, so just like I said, you have everything at your disposal. There's no reason not to, except maybe the TIE fighter. There is some contra force. There's something that might want to stop you, block you. You don't have to let it win the day. You can survive. You can overcome this. You have a lot of protection here. You have Saint Anthony, who's the patron saint of lovers and lost things, and it's the Italian Valentine's Day. You have USA. You have the cello, deep voice. You have the pentacle, stability. You have Saint Christopher's, the patron saint of travelers. And you have San Juan, and also the Lady of Fatima. So some saints coming out to give you guidance and protection. And fairies are speaking to you, maybe in your dreams when you just don't, sometimes in moments you're just not paying attention, and then you hear something, you feel something, you feel guided. Go with that. That is, fairies are your spirit energy too. They're there for you. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Push that little thumb, and there's like this little confetti party there. Somebody said that they didn't see confetti, and I don't know, maybe it's a thing with your phone if you don't, but I see confetti now, and I didn't see it before. So you might like to try it and see what you see. And if you do, let me know if you see confetti in the thumb. And the thumbs up. And also hit the subscribe button if you're new, but if you're a return subscriber, then thank you very much. Thanks for coming back. I really appreciate having you here. And please check that subscribe button. Make sure it stays pushed down, and the bell for notifications, because sometimes those buttons get unpushed for whatever reason. Also, if you want to become a member, push the join button. I'd love to have you as a member so we can have some fun on our lives and open chat and get some great readings and more. So I'd love to see you at lives, and I'd love to help you monthly with some really, really discount readings. All right, I'm moving on to the next pile. Alrighty, and here's pile number 2 with the orange calcite. Yum, yum, yum. Good tasting. It looks like a piece of cheese or pineapple. Either one is good to me. You have message in a bottle. Alright, so let's see what message in the bottle. I feel like you could be spending some time at the beach, maybe. It feels like there's somebody's trying to talk to you. And I don't know about you, but there's a lady I follow on TikTok, and she channeled the song Message in a Bottle. So there could be a song message for you too. The meaning here is communication and a sign, a claydon. And claydon is an ancient name for spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker. So it's like sometimes a random word or a phrase that somebody says just out of the blue, and then you're like, huh? What did you just say? Wait, hold on. What did you just say? And it hits you more than anybody else, right? It has something special message for you in that moment. So this could be your claydon. Other things could be a claydon, but just be aware. There is a message coming to you. So this is also a message that's going to point you to your highest good. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, and when you believe, you will receive them. And when you need them the most, actually, you know. So be open to those languages of symbols, you know, and oracles and omens and spirit numbers, angel numbers, things like that. The signs. It could be a logo on a truck or a song on a radio. Just anything that helps point you in the right direction. So keep your ears open. For relationships, this is saying that you can expect someone to give you some good news. And it could be a letter, a phone call, or an email, or a text, or something like that. So you are meant to receive this message and be open to it. Like, it could be something that's just in between the lines, not very obvious. So just be open to these messages. Good is going to come of it, though, in the end, because the signs are like lining up. Prosperity wise, for work and career and everything else, you're on target with your purpose and your passion, and everything is starting to become aligned. There's just, for everything in your life, there's an alignment happening. You might want to try some chakra alignment meditations. They feel really nice, you know, or things like yoga and belly dancing, things that help kind of align your spine to help bring in that energy some more. But definitely expect a call. In this call in work could be that job offer or some kind of unexpected news about money or in that area. It could be an old friend or business contact, because Spirit's been listening to you and knows what you desire, and the Spirit's coming through now with your answer. You also have, look, soulmates for your love situation in June. Beautiful. So this is pretty much self-explanatory. I feel like, I mean, soulmates come in many shapes and sizes. Soulmates could be feeling a connection to just somebody in your soul family, whether it's you know, parent, a child, an animal, pet, whatever. But if you are you know, feeling like there is a soulmate, a romantic soulmate, or you're expecting that, or you're feeling that, sensing that, wanting it, desiring it, it's coming through. So harmonious partnerships, though, of all kinds, love, friendship, companionship, is all happening in June for you. So that's also good for this message in the bottle. Good communication, harmonious relationships, both in love and work. You're meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. And then certain people that enter your life will help you get to that next level of healing and consciousness and authenticity. And it's a reciprocated experience. They're feeling it too. It's a mirrored effect. So you're going to feel, not necessarily exactly, your feelings will maybe be exactly the same as another person's, but the outcome is very similar, the growth. Soulmates can be friends for life, you know, or just remain in your life for a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways that you can't even fathom. So pay attention to these people, because they are your gift. Love is so powerful that if this is a romantic love relationship, you're just never going to be the same again. And how long it lasts or how short it lasts, it's a very important connection. And yeah, just have an attitude of gratitude about it, no matter what happens. Don't hold on to it too tightly, because sometimes it's not meant for it to be a long-term thing. Maybe it's only meant for a certain period of time, but it's something that you can be very grateful for. Sometimes even, you know, companion animals that you rescue. Oh, my pumpkin. It's not even you that you're not even rescuing them. It's like they rescued you, right? And they're helping to heal you. So this experience is also a soulmate connection. Like a little kitty who licks my face every morning it's not even to wake me up. It's just to say, okay, it's morning time. Anyway, I just feel so blessed to have that kind of love, unconditional, in my life, even with all these other things going on. So be happy for even the little pets in your life, you know, love wherever you can find it. In prosperity, though, I think you're going to be lining up really nicely with certain alliances, the right people, you know, right people at the right time. Your luck is going to be good. You might run into mentors and business partners and other employees and creative partners that you just kind of like are copacetic with. It they definitely have the same vision as you, and you're feeling really good with them. So that's really nice. Okay. And let's see now what your angels and ancestors have to say. So you have summer. I love this bee, and I mean, I think it's so cool that this Beltane deck has a bee theme, and then we have bees here. Such a honey, milk and honey, and we had milk and honey come out in the pile 1. So there's just this theme of joy, milk, honey, light, love, good energy. Summer is a beautiful time of year. And it's just saying, rise up, open your wings and shine, bring your projects and plans out into the light and into manifestation. This is a time of joy. This is time for adventures, making memories, where you just can appreciate the flowers that are in bloom, the animals that are roaming wild and enjoying the weather, and holidays and birthdays, and yeah, basking in the sunshine, especially, you know, if you've been in colder places and you think this winter's never going to end, and then finally you go through spring and you hit summer and you're like, yes, finally I'm feeling that warmth that I've been longing for. But even if you're in a warm place like me, those cold days do make you long for a nice warm sun bath, or that the heat on your skin, the feeling of that just feels kind of nice sometimes. So definitely this is a time for enjoying the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness. Like, I thought we just already had that message. Clarity is arriving too, and now you're gonna know exactly where and how you can move forward. And the angels and ancestor guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not rush, because it's a time for pleasure and enjoyment and expansion. Some more expansion. So you too have the possibility to expand in whatever area that brings you the most joy, whether it's love, whether it's work, whether it's, you know, making babies and growing your family. There's a great chance you have extra energy, creativity. You can make projects and grow things and have lots of inspiration. Notice what's coming to you, and as you do, you'll feel this inspiration is coming straight from the divine. It feels just like all the energies that you've ever all needed is coming through to help with whatever intentions you've had in mind. So all this fulfillment is coming through finally. You've put your intentions, you've done your work, and now things are starting to really shine. So what is your energy oracle? Oh my god, all the happy sunny cards came out. The sun. So we had a sun card in pile 1 as well, and this is the energy oracle version of it. I see your forecast for June is, for the majority of you, especially the Northern Hemisphere people, is time in a pool. I see pools. Okay. I see sun and I see pools. I see beaches. I see water. And even those who are in the Southern Hemisphere and you're cold, maybe hot tubs. Okay. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card is a blessing in your life. It nurtures the earth just like the sun is going to nurture you during this month of June. And here we go again with divine inspiration and personal growth coming through. Divine is, I mean, it's like God energy here. Not to mince it, but we're bypassing all the helper angels and guides, and we're going straight to God. God is just like, okay, we're helping this person out here. This is a time of culmination, and it's just everything that you wanted. Like, you could be just like birthing a baby, writing a book. It could be the birth of a new you too, the glow up too, just like in pile 1. It's time to express your truth and your vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant energy. And see the future you want, and create and know the sun is shining on your intentions right now. All right, so the tarot, we're using some tarot, but the tarot that I have is kind of a weird tarot. It's the Akashic Tarot. So it's not the traditional Rider-Waite form, but it's very interesting. And you have the Five of Forces. So on this side you have summer, and this side you have winter. And it's funny, we just talked about the difference between summer and winter, and like how the winter was making you long for that heat of the summer. Maybe you started a lot of things in the winter season, and now they're coming to fruition, to the light this summer. So that's really cool. Let's look and see what else the forces have to tell us. So in this card, we're seeing farmers, farm workers, and it's trying to tell us how we're supposed to spend summer. And summer is yang time, and it's time for action and activity. So it's about like a get going, take the initiative time of year. And we're going to start, of course, June. When we start June, we're still in spring, but midway through June, then it becomes summer. And so you might feel that force come upon you more towards the midway through June, but nevertheless, it's coming through and ready to propel you into the light. There may be something you can do to accelerate your professional life. This is also a perfect time to take steps towards personal goals, even to exercise or plan social events or do fun activities you've been wanting to do. Reflect on what things that you've been thinking about doing. You could even attract a new romance or enhance your love life. And it's just all about a go for it attitude. It's time to smile, feel love, energy, projected out to the world, and don't be surprised if a trip is coming your way. This is a card about movement of some kind, so get ready. All right, so close your eyes, and with a deep breath, fill yourself with the calm and receptive energy of yin. Sense what situation in your life requires a peaceful yielding now. Then take another deep breath. Exhale the yin and and then inhale the yang, and then feel creative powerful yang energy fill you. Where do you want to apply speed and action most in your life right now? All right, very interesting, very interesting. All right, and a couple of other Akashic Tarot. We have the Six of Forces, the waterfall. So some water energy again. I feel like you definitely have the burst of sun, but maybe you're in a warmer climate where you need the water energy to keep you cool. And you have commitment. Nice. The One of Roses. So the Six of Forces, the waterfall. It's about, I love waterfalls. They're so relaxing and beautiful to look at. Ooh, and one of the most powerful, most amazing waterfalls I've ever seen was the Maid of the Mist in Niagara Falls. Now talk about forces. That was a powerful force. You don't realize how powerful water is until you really get up close to the Maid of the Mist, and then you think, you know, to that waterfall, you think, what? This is just incredible. This towering waterfall roars down into a beautiful body of water. It reminds you of your incredible personal power and supports you in opening up that force within. Know that you're a dynamo in the universe. You have the ability to shape any situation in any way, and however way that honors you the most and helps you move forward in your life. Water is fluid, and like water or the waterfall, your personal energy just never stops. Your life force is never ending. It springs from eternal past and then roars into your limitless future. It extends to the farthest reaches of the universe. And even when you're in deep thought and meditation and contemplation and those deeper emotions, especially those emotions with water, it's the expansion of your psychic energy. So use this time to act and tap on that power. So this is really, now we had a lot of sun and summer energy. It's the same as pile 1, but this is starting to take a turn because of water to the psychic realms and to the deep, like balancing the internal and the external. So, with a deep breath, fill every part of your being with energy of the great waterfall. Feel the power that electrifies and lights the world pouring through you. How do you want to use that? Do you want to use it towards manifesting a commitment? Let's see how. All right. Roses. 1 of roses. There it is. Roses are scattered around this contract, and this is just talking about a valuable union is at hand. A romantic commitment may be coming your way. A love maybe from your past life is returning to you. Even a business commitment could be coming forward, such as an offer of a promotion or a new job, or an opportunity to form partnerships and create new business adventures or adventures. And so that's a similar message coming through as pile 1. But this is about signing papers, and it could be buying a new house, a beginning of a new investment. The timing is ripe. Once we have Mercury goes direct again, I think it's June 3rd, and then you'll feel a little bit of shadow phase adjustment, and then it's full steam ahead. Go ahead and sign those contracts, buy those big ticket items, make, and things, deals of all kinds are going to go very much smoother than during Mercury retrogrades. You're going to feel really good about the energy behind it, and you have all this yang energy happening, so it's almost like a big thumbs up from the universe, a big green light, go. So this meaning, though, be conscious of a commitment to yourself as well, and put yourself first. If you want others to put you first, you will, though, see that happiness is entering your life, and people being committed. It's not just about being loyal, although we do have loyalty in the pile 1. We have soulmate here, but it's about somebody who is willing to be focused and long-term, it's devotion, it's consistency, all those things that commitment mean to you. Be to yourself, and somebody will be to you as well. So there is self-honoring choices that you're making that will set the groundwork for all your partnerships. So close your eyes with a deep breath. Bring in the word commitment. Feel its energy fill you with dedication and purpose. You're ready to make a priority of every commitment, large and small, in your life, especially to yourself. Oh, guys, and I have a little side note. I don't know if anybody read the book Eat, Love, Pray. Is that the order? Or Eat, Pray, Love? Anyway, Eat, Pray, Love, yeah. And they made a movie out of it with Juliet Roberts. But there is a sequel, a kind of sequel called Commitment. And I recommend that book too. I don't know if they made a movie out of that one, but it's a really good one too. It's all about marriage and what marriage means, and what commitment means, and what contracts mean, what it all means, how it all applies to you and your life and everything. So it's kind of cool, kind of interesting book. Okay, relationship book. All right, so now We're going to get one final message from the Season of the Witch Beltane Oracle, because it's just so full of honey. It's so sweet and sunny. Let's see what you get. Ooh, you got the Oracle. So yeah, some of you might be psychic, intuitives, seers, tarot readers of all kinds. You're getting all this very similar energy of the sun and the abundance, with the focus of your psychic intuition coming through too. So spirits of other worlds, tell me tales of the unknown. Tell me tales of the forbidden. All right, Miss Oracle. Let's see what the keyword is for Oracle. The keyword is spirits. So, yeah. You have received invitations from the spirits. Your ancestors and other benevolent, otherworldly beings. I was just thinking, because we had the angels and ancestors come out too. They have been waiting for you to seek their wisdom. Access to the spirits is always available to you, but you must communicate with them in their language. They speak to you in the silence of nature and symbols and the moods that are all around you, and you may hear their whispers in the dark of your mind. This is not an illusion, but is illuminated guidance being offered to you. Don't be afraid of the messages you see unfolding in your life, or of the beings who greet you, as they are here for your highest good and will protect you against all other harmful beings. All you have to do is ask for their guidance and protection, and so you shall receive. Additionally, the spirits can step in to support you and wish to do so, they can step in if you wish them to. And so it's just call upon them. No problem is too big or too small, and they ask that you seek their guidance regularly. They like it. They're like, yeah, hey, call on me. Call me anytime. All right, so let's see now what your charms have to say. You also got the TIE Fighter. There is some kind of weird opposing force but your force is way stronger than other people's forces. And this could just, you know what? I feel like sometimes this represents world forces. Things that, I mean, the only way we can control what's happening, let's say in a political world, is by speaking up for ourselves through our vote, right? But even our vote sometimes seems to be at peril, to be able to see that through to its intention. But whatever, don't let those outside forces get you down or keep you from doing what you need to do. Just continue on as if that wasn't even there, okay? Because there's going to be positive and negative, people, energy, attitudes. Just stay true to yourself through everything. But it's very minor. I mean, it's minor compared to the rest of the reading, but I had to address it because it came out again. I don't know. All right, so you got a kiss and an idea, and you're blessed, and Italian, and look at that, you got the card. So yeah, you could be like a tarot reader. And you have the shoes, so stepping out. You have the crown, which represents divine feminine, like the Empress energy. You have a top hat too, which represents maybe a past life energy, somebody that you know that you're connecting with. You have the Pentacles times 1,000. This is the diamond cluster, just means tons of abundance, more than you can imagine. You have some saints, Saint George, who's the patron saint of soldiers, farmers too. Did we have the farmers here? No. Yeah, the farmers. So it's, you know, if you are a farmer or you like to grow things on, like make a garden or grow a little plot of vegetables or herbs or something like that, then that's a good go for it energy. You know, that St. George is behind you. Then you have St. Teresa, who is the patron saint of Teresa. And she represents World Youth Day. So definitely a lot of Teresa energy, sending out love to the children. And we have piano, music coming through. We have the Eiffel Tower, so French things, destinations. It could be actually of some kind of French connection. But sometimes also I see the tower as representing like transmitter tower, like sending out a signal to the universe and the universe coming through with some kind of response, you know? So it's like when you send the universe this kind of like an order, you know? Like when you go to Amazon and order whatever item you want. If this is something you want in your life, you send out this order, and then the transmitter tower goes up to the satellite, and then the satellite receives it and then sends it back down to you. So that's kind of how it works in a very cosmic way here. But I feel like if you can visualize that as a way that your manifestation coming through, then that would be kind of a way to help bring it in. We also have the Wheel of Love, the captain's wheel that says love, love, love all around it. Can you see? The love, love, love. So, yeah, cycles of love. But I feel like both commitment card here, you come into a new cycle of love, commitment. It could be marriage, it could be proposals, it could be boyfriend, girlfriend, long-term type energy with somebody that you really care about. And we've got the faith, trust, and pixie dust. All it takes, that's my motto. All it takes is faith, trust, and pixie dust. And we have the fairy here bringing in the pixie dust. That's the final magic that you need to make your dreams come true, so you can fly. Wow, what a beautiful month for you too. And keep up the amazing work. I just love that for you. And if you like that, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That little thumb down there has like confetti in it now. So it's really fun to touch that and have like a little party going on. Also, hit the subscription button. If you're not a subscriber, please be a subscriber and hit the bell for notifications. If you're already a subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Double check though that button, because sometimes it gets unchecked. I really appreciate if you did that. And also, if you guys would like to become a member, I'd love to have you part of the Sparkles of Light membership group. You can see some of their faces in my front page and my home page. We have a really good time during our lives, and these people get really great readings once a month at a big discount. So if you want to be a part of that, I will welcome you. I'm going to shout them out at the end of the video if you want to hear their names, but for now I'm going to move on to the next. Alrighty, and last but not least, we have pile number 3 with the pink Opal. Let's see what card you have. And you have Treasure Island. All right, Treasure Island. There might be, isn't there some kind of water park maybe called Treasure Island? Maybe you're going to some kind of theme amusement park or something. It's possible. That's very possible. In June. You might also be connected with water like pile 2. Also, if you're like interested in watching more than one of these piles, go ahead. It's kind of fun just to hear all 3 of them and see what like general message keeps coming up in each one. So the essential meaning here for Treasure Island is the law of attraction brings dreams into fruition. But let me tell you, I have been hearing more lately the law of assumption, which takes the law of attraction into a different direction, Well, it's law of attraction always talked about assumption, like acting as if, but the law of assumption goes straight for that energy and doesn't do the whole attraction thing, which is kind of almost a waiting game in a way, right? It's like seeing something over there, waiting for it to come to you. Instead of a law of assumption is that it's already with you. So maybe focus on that a little bit. Anywho, the results either way are positive, thinking made manifest. Abundance is appearing as if from nowhere. There's financial gains and sharing of good fortune. Nice. So you've really worked hard and you've acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance. And suddenly, in the midst of it all, maybe you hit jackpot. Maybe you suddenly think, I know, instead of just keep saying attraction, I'm going to say assumption. And that just like shifts you into this now energy that now you have it, You've uncovered the map to the buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. And now you hone what is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not see them so apparent as you do, and you just zoom right into the X. So trust your intuition to light your way. In relationships, your relationship is a treasure, so have gratitude for it. And you're going to find even more what you need from your relationship, even if you're not seeing it right now. And I think maybe as you enter June and we're still feeling the effects of Mercury retrograde post-shadow phase, you won't see too much happening. But then once that clears up, that energy clears up, and the sun really starts to shine, especially closer to solstice, then things are really opening up for you. No matter how long you've been together with somebody, you're going to find new ways and new gems, new glory in each other, and it's going to be a time of discovery. Everything's going to feel in sync and everything is going to feel new again, and romance blooms and love is in the air, and partnerships will bring great gifts and great lessons. And so keep your heart open. Celebrate love and what it teaches you too, okay? And at this time also, like in money matters, success is yours. Your ideas are all hitting the mark. You're in a true manifestation period. You'll see evidence of seeds of prosperity that you planted in the past. Maybe things that were just really slow moving during retrograde now are speeding up and really bursting forth into the sun. It's saying that your dreams and aspirations are aligning with like tangible things now, the concrete signs and prosperity in form, in the real world. It's a very auspicious and fortunate time for business. Creative projects flourish. So share that wealth, don't keep it to yourself, and be generous and be grateful. I think one of the key words here or phrases is attitude of gratitude to go along with this prosperity for sure. All right, let's see what else you have. You have happy. So some of you might be having birthdays. Some of you, I don't know if I feel like most graduations are in May, but there's some people may be experiencing some kind of graduation or celebrations in June. So a leveling up, something to party for, you have an attitude of gratitude and you're getting more things to be grateful for. So I think that's really wonderful. It's just a feeling of joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, and all is well. Your ideas and desires are just effortlessly fulfilled. Like, it's almost like a sigh of relief. It's relief. It's so funny. I was listening to this meditation, attracting in your soulmate or whatever, and the law of assumption the law of assumption and the law of, not really a law, but the law of assumption anyway. And the guide was saying, kept using the word relief. You feel so relieved. And I thought, that's such a weird word to use over and over for a love connection, but I get it, you know, because you feel like, sometimes it feels like it's been such a struggle. Like you thought maybe never gonna get there. And then suddenly when it all falls into place, you're like, ah, yes, good. It does feel like relief. It is joy and relief at the same time. So you're just going to feel super satisfied. You're free from the shackles of longing. Wouldn't that be nice not to be longing for something anymore? Because, yeah, longing is a pain sometimes. You don't want to keep longing. Longing can seem sort of romantic, but after a while it gets old. We want to feel that fulfilled feeling, the completion, right? So you're gonna have this happy feeling, but don't let go of attitude of gratitude, because that continues to propel you to this moment. Feel joy for joy's sake, you know, experience contentment. Don't wait on this, you know, like, okay, I don't feel happy right now, but I feel like it's gonna come. You know, no, find things to feel joy about. Have a grateful attitude now, you know, don't just wait for this thing to come to you. It's there, it's right there with you. The tide is in. Enjoy playing and splashing in it. You know, maybe you are like, I know some of you might just be going to some party that has one of those big slides with kids that slide down and splash, and I just see that. That's fun too, you know. But so for relationships, there's moments in a relationship when you just feel good about who you're with and your heart's wide open and love is just wonderful and you feel full and content. That's what's happening for you in June. I promise you. Some of you may be like, huh? How did that happen so fast? You know it happens fast. When it happens, sometimes it happens so fast. 1 minute you're not with anybody and the next minute, bam, like suddenly everybody's interested in you. So these things can happen fast like that. Be grateful, constantly grateful. The grass right now is green right where you stand. So be grateful, delight in your relationship, be happy. And your happiness is going to attract more of itself, like bees to honey. There we go again with our honey theme for summer and June. It's full of milk and honey, all 3 readings. I hope some of you out there listen to all 3 readings, because it's just a beautiful 3-pile milk and honey conglomeration. So this is a time to take pride in your accomplishments. You're doing good work. Great service, getting compensated for it. The world rains gratitude upon you, and you're happy with the results that you're making. And so it's just like, reflect on all the great stuff you did. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're also a partner with Spirit, so give Spirit a little pat on its back. Say, thanks, Spirit. But your soul has always known you could accomplish anything if it brings you joy. And that's your higher self, too. So your higher self is like, good job. I knew you could do it. All right, so let's see now about your angels and ancestors. So we have drum, dream, and journey. Interesting. Drum, 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 drum. The drum. Have you guys ever listened to one of those hang drum meditations? It's so pretty. So this is about journeying inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. So you're continuously co-creating with Spirit, and Spirit is going to show you the next step. You might have some like fulfilling moments where you feel like you got it all, that you got all that you need, but then you have to start your next phase and the next journey, the next adventure, and Spirit's going to take you there. The shaman traditions of In all four corners of the world, the drum is recognized as the main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will and aid meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening into an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realms and meet their guides. So when the drum card appears, this could be a sign for you to use this in your meditations, or right before going to sleep, for you to dream or bring in inner vision into your reality, to just get that vision. You're very connected to other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you. The drum echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat and has cleared cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams do come true. Know it and live it. It's really interesting because I had a dream this morning that I was with my TF, and he was like, we were outside in some, I don't know, convention type place, and he was all sweaty. His forehead was sweaty. Well, and somebody wanted to talk in like a group setting, just a question and answer kind of thing. So we went over there, and he relaxed, and like his head, like he was sitting in front of me, leaning back, like to rest on my belly or something like that. Interesting. It was interesting. I've had 2 dreams where he was in front of me, and I wonder what that means. But anyway, I write down all my dreams. I've written down every single dream I've had of him since we first met, and today I decided to reread all those dreams and to try to see what the common theme is. So some interesting things that keep coming up, and yeah, kind of interesting. But you might like to do something like that if you don't already. All right, let's see what your energy oracle says. Caring connections. Very nice. So caring connections has to do with friendships and partnerships and love, of course. And it shows a couple in tender embrace. Oh, and this one, the woman's in front of the man, but interesting. But, you know, some of the symbology is very reminiscent. So it's like, it's a blossoming of new love, but also like a new phase in love. It's a caring connection between 2 people, and it's the beginning or deepening of kindred spirit friendships, relationships, romance, business partners, whatever, but it does look a little bit romantic. And be on the lookout for these connections. And with this attitude of gratitude that you have, and using the drum for meditation and connecting with your dreams, something is manifesting. You are doing this. There may be a tender karmic connection coming towards you. Yay! If that's what you want. So if you want it, you can use this affirmation. I open my heart and life to truly caring connection. The ideal friend and partner is coming to me now. Ooh, nice. All right, so next we're going to have some tarot finally, but this tarot is the Akashic Tarot, so it's a little bit different than the usual, but it's also very meaningful. We have the 3 of Forces, the bird's nest, and the 5 of Keys, wishes fulfilled. Very nice. It's like maybe a birthday party, you make a wish and blow out the candle, and it's like more powerful than any candle you've ever blown out for your birthday. And we have 3 of Scrolls, setting your course. Could be some traveling coming up for you guys. All right. So let's see, 3 of Forces. Forces is an interesting suit of this deck that is very powerful and a little bit unusual. But I like all these Three of Forces meanings. I still have to refer to the book a little bit. So this is about strong and sturdy nest is cradling this family of birds, and they're being fed, and it represents the force of creativity and expansion. So expansion is another theme running through all three piles. When you receive this card, it's a sign to focus on starting new things or expanding, like a business, a network of friends, or your family. And that could be another, we had that in pile 2 and pile 1, like expansion, like a pregnancy, fertility is super strong in June for so many people. There may be some effort involved, of course. The nest has to be built, and you need to be open to the additions coming your way. This could also be new homes for some of you guys. Children may be forthcoming. You may be renovating your house, or hiring new employees, or opening a new business location. Whatever it is will be worth that effort, for the expansions you make will bring great joy. Spiritual expansions too may be in store. So it's never too late to widen your network of spiritual friends, family guides, and styles of meditating or whatever. It's limitless. So the Akashic Force message here is to close your eyes, see yourself feathering your nest. What sort of things need to be put in place in order to support the expansion that lies before you? All right. What are you going to do now? So let's see what the keys, it's like the keys to me are giving you access to the next thing. Let's see what the Three of Scrolls are, since I'm there already. So there's a captain here, and he's standing on the ship and looking forward, surveying the horizons through his telescope. And 2 officers are nearby, and then there's that beautiful rainbow in the sky. This is talking about don't limit yourself. So you have, this limitless energy here. It could be personal and business. Your opportunities are greater than what you just see. So when you widen your scope, you will find a way to limitless options and boundless wealth. This is also showing you the potential of partnerships and affiliations with people. Sometimes like three people or more. But it, definitely could be just a one-on-one. Travel or relocation may be on the agenda too. So a special note here is the captain's telescope shows the way to more information in the neighboring card. All right, so I feel like that's pointing to the caring connections. And it's like, this is the caring connection, and the captain is kind of like the angel or the guide, the energy that's bringing these two together. And it's also showing insights to events and people and partnerships and travel and relocation. Yeah, because we're going to the bird's nest. So it's like renovating, buying a house, fixing up a house. You might be getting a fixer-upper, whatever, something like that. So the telescope helps you to get a closer look, and it seems to be connected to a caring connection. All right, so imagine you are on this ship on the sea, and the wind has filled your sails, and you're cut through the water with ease. Feel the exhilaration of boundless freedom and the assurance of going wherever your will drives you. Where are you headed? You're headed to your wishes being fulfilled, because that is what the keys are saying. The keys, the Florida Keys. So the wish is fulfilled. This scene is showing, let's look at it a little bit, if I can grab it without knocking everything over. So this scene is bright and in a full storeroom, and a larder for a sizable and successful estate. This could be your house. And inside are keys and a key to your house. And coins and wines and spices. Also within the room are a number of baskets filled with a bounty of fruits, vegetables, breads, flours, sugars, and grains. Also, I'm hearing Airbnb, like, how you may be renting one, or you may be owning an Airbnb and you have everything so set up nicely, so when they walk in they can smell the bread and they can see the flowers. Even the windows look out at the expanse of your world. This card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. Difficulties may have challenged you for a time, but even in these, victory is assured. So there is an abundance of sweet, the good, and nourishment, and lands coming. Wow. And the keys to the castle are yours, so celebrate. Very nice. So close your eyes and feel someone hand you a set of golden keys. One of them opens the most important door before you. Open the other door and see what lies ahead. Okay. All right, so now I'm excited to do charms because I think I have keys in the charms, but before we do charms, got one more message from the Seasons of the Witch. And this is like milk and honey deck. I mean, it's just so full of honey and sweetness. All right, one more. What else does Spirit need to tell us about June? Very nice. Okay, you have inner power. Let it be known that no will or desire is more powerful than I embodied. Very nice. You're very strong and you're bringing in this energy because of your will, your inner strength. You're manifesting it, you're visualizing it, you're doing your work, you're creating space. The key word here is unleashing. Magic with a K is more than a wave of the hand or a chant of words. It's a state of being. Magic is what happens when you're so settled in your power that light radiates from your soul. You shine so bright that the universe sees itself reflected in you. To be a great manifester, you must allow your magic to unfold within your spirit without limitation or hesitation. This inner power card is here because there's a force within you that you have held back for too long. So access this power. You've got the key. You've got the keys for it. You don't need to question the signs when they come in, because if it feels significant, it is. And if something feels like a divine message from the universe, it's that way because the universe intentionally chose this pathway knowing it would grab your attention. Each whisper your embrace brings you one step closer to unleashing the totality of your manifestation power. Additionally, you are in a cycle of manifestation, so don't let this pass you by, because it's your power that drew this good fortune to you. Good fortune coming through. All right, let's see now what your charms have to say. If I get keys, I'm gonna flip. All right, let's see what we got. Well, you've got a plane, so there could be some traveling by boat, by plane. And you have the word shore, love, good, shore again, world. You have the number 4. You have, okay, this is so cute. This is the Gypsy card. It keeps coming out. I don't know why, but I think there's a lot of tarot readers, fortune tellers out there. And your power, it looks just like this lady right here, doesn't it? That internal power. You have a clover, good luck. You have stability. So you got sure idea, a hug coming through, a good hug coming through, like the one I had this morning. Good hug and cool. And we have an apple. That means good nutrition, feeding yourself well. You have sweet, candy, a sweet connection, sweet friends. You have the wrench with repairing things with ease, no big deal. You have the moon, dream messages, intuition, psychic abilities, the letter N, We have the parasailer, so it's like going with the flow. I think that in June and in general, in all three piles, we have a lot of action, go, go, go energy, but some of the action is also moving with the current as well. So it's, you know, do have some action, but also be mindful of what the trends and the currents are and how things are moving, and kind of ride with it, you know. Like, now, you know how when you butt up against the wind, or when you ride a horse and you don't know how to ride a horse and your crotch keeps banging on the saddle, you have to move with the horse, right? It's kind of like that. Anyway, so yeah, just learn how to ride with it, and then it'll feel a little bit better. You won't feel quite like sore at learning this new thing, whatever it is, or doing this action. So yeah, and then there could be you're the only one that didn't get the TIE fighter, but you did get a raptor. So there, and whenever the dinosaurs come out, I just see like longevity, long time. Somebody you must have known in a past life, maybe, or somebody who's maybe older than you, or you're significantly older than them. But so I have the same meaning for all the dinosaurs, but we have the long neck, and we have the T-Rex, and then we have the raptor, and so each of their personalities could be a little bit different. You know, maybe this is quick to react kind of person coming through, kind of energy. But other than that, I think a very lovely reading, really good positive energy here, and I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Push that little thumb down there, and you get a little party, the party of confetti, and it's just really cute. I recommend it. And it also, next to the thumb in the comment section, the like button. If you push the not like button, nothing actually happens anymore. But I get feedback or something. But yeah, I think you're gonna like. I think you want to push the thumbs up button, and push the subscriber button and the bell for notifications. If you're already a subscriber, hello Cheryl. No, hello my subscribers. Thank you so much for coming back. And check your subscription button and make sure it stayed pushed, and the bell, and make sure it stayed pushed down. Sometimes they get unpushed. And then if you're a member, check your join button, and if you want to become a member, then just push that button down there that says join. And I'm going to shout out now all my members for being so amazing. These beautiful people get monthly readings at a really great discount price, and then we can all gather together during my lives and have really nice chats with discount readings again, and free pendulum readings, and free chats if you're a member. So the Platinum Pixies are Cheryl Borelli, Guacamole, Gina McEnroe, Amira, Claudia, Golden Fairies, Leo Sunchild, Twin Flame, Luisa Silva, Silver Empress, Jolene Sutton, and Mary Joy. Full of Faith, there's Laura Ochoa, Weird Sister Oracle, Arrows Mind, Sunny King, Anastasia, and Wolfie, Sparkles of Light, JR, AA, Patricia, Jessica, Giggles, Miss Fred, Luz, hi Luz, James, Charisma, Williams, Terry, Esmeralda, Gloria, Luna, Jessaby, and Lindsay. And my Patreons on the Patreon page, Melanie, Trini, Terry, and Marie. I need to update my Patreon page, but I'm going to be doing some more work on my cards, my oracle cards. And if you want to see any of the artwork that I've already done, go check that out on my Patreon page. Also on Instagram, if you do hashtag Cherry's Month of Lenormand, you can check out my Lenormand deck and some of my ideas that I got. All right, you guys, thank you so much for your support, and letting me do this reading for you. And I hope you liked it. And I'll see you at the next reading. I want to do some zodiac readings before the month is out, and I should be squeezing that out before June starts, but it may be towards the beginning of the month. But I definitely have a really fun collaboration coming up June 1st, so that might be the next thing that you see, maybe. Anyway, have a lovely rest of your weekend if you're watching in real time, but if you're watching at any time, I hope all this beautiful sunny energy comes to you. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.